Hi, this is Olga with Jazz, loud and clear, your voice in logistics. And today I'm in Chicago with our global pharma and healthcare team.
I'm Dina Bunn. I'm responsible for customer experience here at Jazz for pharma and healthcare.
And I'm David Bang, and I'm globally responsible for pharma and healthcare vertical.
And I'm Frank Cascante. I'm global head of sales for pharma and healthcare vertical.
And I would like to ask our global experts, what are the current challenges of pharma logistics industry in this post-pandemic era?
So from my perspective, what I often see is there's a shortage of capacity or difficulty to get capacity in the market. Still a fallout from the supply chain issues we've all been experiencing. And so we're feeling that in the pharma and healthcare world as well, particularly with reefer containers, but also on the air freight capacity side of things.
Yeah, I mean, from my side, besides the capacity, I think the communications has been much more difficult because often as a service provider, you rely on other vendors and other partners for such information to be shared with the customers. So the communication has been extremely difficult. The customers has been asking for more proactive communications, but I think many of us kind of let them down, and of course the industry is also discovering there's a lot of weak spots in the supply chain.
I see still challenges with the ocean freight market, even though in general for air and for ocean, the rates are tapering down. There's more capacity in air freight, a lot of wide body jet passenger traffic in the major routes, east, westbound. But in ocean freight, as well, rates going slightly down, the consistency, the space is still a challenge. So.
Hi, thank you for this insights. And what Jazz is doing to address these challenges?
Well, one thing that we're doing is, actually it says on the truck behind us here, we have our own freighter network. We call Blue World Atlantic is one of our freighters that comes to Chicago. So that is one where we have our own capacity that we can control. So that helps with some of the issues we've seen.
Right, and then we invest again, speaking of a Blue World or many other origin and destinations, we invest in our people and invest in our digital solutions and infrastructures and our vendor partner relationship. Like, once again, we like to strengthen the communications from a digital perspective, but also the knowledge and expertise perspective. So a lot of investments that we've been putting in to really to fight that disruptions and hopefully that we really bring the more proactive communications to the table.
Also, we're living in a time, a post-pandemic period, where a lot of the major suppliers, customers, pharma, healthcare, are reassessing the relationships with their partners, right? We were all put to the test over the last 2.5 years, but right now we see an acute period of serious reassessment across the world, tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3 in size. What Jazz brings to the table is a relationship that's very flexible. We build the business not necessarily because how we must execute or the customer has to fit with us, but it's inverse. It's also we bring a great deal of transparency, a great deal of valuation of the relationship. We find thus far that it's being highly received across the world. A lot of work to be done, but certainly a big path that's being opened for us, and the customers are appreciating it.
Many thanks for your insights. Thank you for watching and have a great weekend.